2009, is that right?
I don't know.
I don't know why. I just felt like she was doing music a lot earlier than that.
Well, this is like
more
modern.
I was gonna say a remake. A remastered.
Is it?
I don't know. I'm just taking a guess because 2009, I was 19. I didn't think she was still. Maybe she was making new music.
Yeah.
You know, because when I think of Madonna, I just think of her classics, right?
Yeah.
So like in her
it
classics,
has to be because I've never heard this song.
Yeah.
So it's got to be like her later stuff.
I mean, I wouldn't consider you a Madonna fan either, though.
I listen to her older stuff.
I see. Because I feel like Madonna, like she was definitely like our parents' version of just like, I don't know, what's our version of Madonna? I don't listen to much female artists. I would say Mariah Carey.
What? No, I would say like Lady Gaga.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess you can say that, yeah.
Yeah, because like her impact in pop was like huge.
For some reason, I thought Mariah Carey had that impact, no?
Nah.
No?
Like an R&B.
I'm gonna leave that part in.
No!
Alright, we got Madonna. Bedtime Story.
I love bedtime stories.
Oh, see, look, we had our answer right there. 26 years ago. Oh, it's a remaster, Gem. Alright, let's get it. I love how informative this YouTube comment section is. If assuming that they're right, because not a lot of times they're inaccurate, but it looks like Pink, no?
Yo, I fucking remember this song now.
Lucid. Hey, it's a lucid dream.
Today is the last day that I'm using words. They've gone out, lost their meaning, don't function anymore. Let's get unconscious, honey. Today is the last day that I'm using words. They've gone out, lost their meaning, don't function anymore. Leaving logic and reason.
That must be Pandora's box.
And then the whole idea that it's gonna be her last day using her words, it makes me think about people who go through like spiritual transformations.
Yeah.
I think one of them is like just not speaking.
I see.
I saw that in Eat, Pray, Love, where she wasn't allowed to speak.
Interesting. Would she take ayahuasca?
No.
I mean, DMT, you're still talking after that.
And then her in front of the sunflower, I think a sunflower represents the universe.
It's an interesting video.
Words, they've gone out, lost their meaning, don't function anymore. Leaving logic and reason to the arms of unconsciousness. Leaving logic and reason to the arms of unconsciousness. How can I explain how I feel? In the arms of unconsciousness. And all that you ever learned, try to forget. I'll never explain again.
That was so fun to watch.
Yeah, I feel like she's definitely one of those people, especially after watching the Frozen video. Like she has a lot of symbolism, and I feel like a lot of things that she puts in this video in particular, like I feel like she's went through like a mild trip, if not like a full blown trip. Like to
100%.
even misplace like the mouth and put the mouth where the eye is,
Yeah.
and then I think she placed the eye on the other side or here.
She had 2 lips and then her eyes were here.
Yeah, so she like reconfigured the face.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very trippy. It's creative and very trippy.
Yeah, it's very surreal because it feels real. It looks almost real, but it's not.
Yeah.
And that connection to like the dream world when she's like lucid dreaming makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah, I think especially because she refers to obviously the unconscious. What you see in your unconscious is very hard to explain and very hard to articulate.
Which is why she's like, how can I explain how I feel
Right.
with words?
Right. So like the best thing you could do is try to illustrate it. You try. You do the best that you can illustrating it because it's hard to explain with vocabulary and terminology. So I know when I've seen shit on my mild trips, like the shit you see, like you can't even explain the colors because it's a color spectrum you've never seen before. They're patterns that you've never seen. So it's hard to come out of that and then try to articulate that and explain it. Some people do a really good job, especially artists. I've seen some paintings where like you know what they seen. Like if you've been through a trip and you've seen it, what you've seen unconsciously, and then someone tries to bring it to life, you see these weird like DMT paintings. And that's what it reminds me of. It's almost like patterns, but almost like in a hologram 3D form, but all patterns and crazy colors. I'll show you later. But I don't know, for some reason that's what this video reminded me of. It was very like Matrix like the background, the beat. Yeah, she's definitely seen some shit unconsciously, right?
Yeah. Like every scene, like she was just so detailed. Even what the IV was, like it was just like this thick liquid, you know, which normally it's supposed to be like more water like.
Yeah.
So just everything was just very deliberate.
Yeah.
Then she's levitating here.
I didn't even attempt to rationalize this video.
I did recognize this guy. He was in the Fifth Element. He was one of the not monsters, but like the soldiers.
I see.
The one that like morphs into something.
He was very interesting.
Yeah. Bedtime story.
Hello.